Topic 1: Trump's tariffs and their impact on global trade dynamics, with ongoing discussions involving the US, India, and China. Donald Trump has recently intensified the US trade policy, engaging in negotiations with several countries, including India and China. He criticized India's high tariffs and announced a 25% tariff on Indian imports, deeming India's trade barriers as excessively high and bothersome. This move is expected to significantly impact trade negotiations with India. Meanwhile, trade talks between the US and China in Sweden did not result in an agreement to extend tariff exemptions, with both countries planning to continue negotiations ahead of the August 12th deadline for tariff increases. Trump's tariff policies aim to reduce the US trade deficit and boost domestic manufacturing, but they are creating uncertainty in the global economy. Topic 2: Federal Reserve's interest rate decisions amidst economic pressures and growth signals. In August 2024, the U.S. economy is experiencing fluctuations due to Trump's tariff policies. Economic experts noted that while GDP growth rates have exceeded expectations, this may be a temporary effect from reduced imports. The Federal Reserve has maintained interest rates for 7 months, while Trump is calling for rate cuts. The Fed is cautious about potential inflation from tariffs and remains independent from direct presidential influence. They are keeping the possibility of future rate cuts open, depending on economic data. Stellantis is facing financial difficulties due to tariffs, and a new trade agreement between the US and Europe has been established, which may reduce tariffs but still lead to high costs. Topic 3: Union Pacific and Norfolk merger, creating America's first coast-to-coast railroad. Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are planning to merge to create America's first coast-to-coast railroad. This merger, valued at $85 billion, aims to establish a 50,000-mile rail network connecting 43 states and Washington, D.C. Upon completion, the two companies are expected to have a combined corporate value of $275 billion and generate annual synergies of $2.75 billion. Union Pacific will offer Norfolk Southern shareholders 88.82 in cash and Union Pacific stock, with Norfolk Southern shareholders owning 27% of the merged company. The merger is anticipated to be completed by early 2027, pending regulatory review. While this merger could transform the railroad industry, labor unions have expressed concerns about job losses and service disruptions. Topic 4: Australia's ban on YouTube for children under 16 due to digital safety concerns. The Australian government has announced a ban on YouTube and several social media platforms for children under 16 to enhance digital safety. This measure will take effect in December 2023, requiring platforms to prevent users under 16 from creating accounts, with violations potentially resulting in fines of up to 50 million Australian dollars. YouTube has pushed back, arguing its role as an educational tool, but the government based its decision on research indicating a high number of reports regarding harmful content. YouTube Kids, which does not allow users to upload videos or comment, is exempt from the ban. The Australian government aims to protect children from harmful online content through this initiative. Topic 5: Palo Alto Networks' acquisition of CyberArk for $25 billion. Palo Alto Networks, a U.S. cybersecurity company, has agreed to acquire Israeli cybersecurity software provider CyberArk for approximately $25 billion. The deal will be executed through cash and stock, with CyberArk shareholders receiving $45 per share and 2.2005 shares of Palo Alto Networks. This acquisition is a strategic move for Palo Alto Networks to enter the identity security market and build a comprehensive cybersecurity solution to address threats posed by AI. The transaction is expected to be completed in the second half of the 2026 fiscal year, pending approval from CyberArk shareholders. Following the announcement, Palo Alto